Hey, so let's take a look at the crypto market and what's going on right now. So these are some talking points. As usual, this is not financial advice. You're on your own. This is just for informational purposes only. And subscribe if it's helpful. Blah 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 blah. So what we're going to go over today is a head and shoulders pattern. This is a pattern that occurred in Bitcoin and Ethereum that is really indicative on a collapse, basically, or a real big drop. So I'll go show you that. I'll talk about China. I don't like their government right now. Very big one here. What is selling short? What does that mean? This is why the market has dropped. This is why the volatility has increased tremendously because of selling short and buying long. So I'll explain what that is. Hold on for dear life. Hold on to your crypto. Do not sell it. You haven't lost until you hit that sell button. Hold on to it. Stuff's going to go back up. Big important thing to understand is that crypto is the money transferring to and from investors. We'll go over that and hit subscribe, motherfuckers. That's a big one right there, right? Again, this is not for any kind of fucking profit or anything like that. This is just I'm obsessed with crypto and I love it, and I just want to help out, and this helps me then. So let's look at the market here as a whole. This is your market cap of cryptocurrency since 2013. So here was the last bull run we were in. That is where things go up. Bullish means up. Buying. People are buying. People are investing in it. And then came the bear market where it's just kind of flat. And then here's this next bull run. Look at that, guys. Jeez. Look at that. And then look at that sharp drop. So what we're really wanting to look for in this is for it to go back up so it's not a repeat of that 2013. So you can see been going up with little drops, and then here's your big drop. Here's like your first China news and Elon's tweets right about here, China news, and then another China news, and panic selling and liquidation for short selling, which I'll go over that too. Let's look at the market right now. What are we at here? What are the big losers? Man, this is just, I mean, goodness gracious, this is crazy. 55%. So let's look at like 24 hours. Bitcoin, Ethereum is like half off. Everything's half off pretty much. I mean, it's nuts. It's insane. Polkadot, 21. Uniswap at under $20. Man, it's half off. Look at the weekly here. The 7-day drop. We're gonna go most. So we've got. Oh man, SHIB has dropped the most in the last 7 days of any other crypto that's on here. That means it can go up the most of any other. You never know. Nobody freaking knows. Nobody can predict this shit. Seriously, if somebody says, "Oh, this is going to this price," XRP to $10, motherfucker, you don't know. You're just saying it. You're just typing it so the words get out there online and people see it and they're like, "Yeah, I'm gonna buy a shitload of it." Don't listen to people like that. Don't listen to people that only say to the moon. Fuck you. You don't know. It's great to promote stuff, but and that's cool, and good communities are great. But if you're making financial advice off of that, fuck no. Go to coinmarketcap.com. Look at this stuff. Click on the projects. Read what it says. It gives you all kinds of information on all these projects. You want to know what they offer, what solutions do they provide, what problems do they solve. So I want to show you something though about the ones that have lost the most this past week. Look at them. They're all small coins. We do have a $12 one in there, but the top ones are smaller coins. Actually, this one's not that small. That's surprising. I guess that's not right then. Usually, because here's how it goes. The smaller coins, the altcoins, alternative coins from Bitcoin, those are the ones that drop the most in a crash like this. Bitcoin doesn't drop as far as they do. They drop more than Bitcoin. And then as Bitcoin gains more steam and goes up, then the altcoins will follow after that once Bitcoin stabilizes. And they'll still follow when it goes up, but they'll go up the most when Bitcoin finally gets a new high, or gets high and stabilizes, because then that money gets put into the altcoins. So pretty crazy shit. This is, goddamn, man, 55% for Polkadot. Oh, that's such a great project too, man. Yeah, this is nuts. It, will it go lower? Nobody knows. Nobody knows for sure, but I'll talk about kind of why it's been so volatile. Okay, so we looked at that. I talked about the head and shoulders pattern in the beginning, and this is a chart that I made 6 days ago with the white trend lines, and then 3 or 4 days ago I added these levels. So go back, look at my video, key levels, um, and that'll explain these more. So we've got a low level to watch for, which we just hit, in the biggest crash. We've got the key level that we want to defend and maintain. So we're just below that right now. And we got above it, but we're coming just below it. And then the key level that we want to regain. So a head and shoulders pattern. Here's the shoulder, here's the head, here's the other shoulder. 85% of the time, that means this. So I drew this before this actually happened. Okay? So when it drops down like this in a head and shoulders pattern, it can either go back up or way down. And 85% of the time, it goes way down. We needed this. We had this coming, honestly. In China and tweets and all that shit, that's nothing you can do about that. That added to it, but it really just kind of accelerated it. Because look, since January 1st, look how freaking fast and high this went. Man, 20,000, is that really? No, I'm sorry, 30,000 all the way up to 64,000. It doubled since January. And look at the growth since February 1st alone. That went from 36,000, Jesus, to 66,000, 65,000. Holy shit. Wow. So, month and a half, it went almost doubled. When things go up really high, really fast, they have to go back down. When things go up high, people are gaining interest, they're investing in it, they believe in it. But even a good token, a coin asset that goes up, never goes up in a straight line, ever. So when something goes up and has a big price surge, do not buy. Do not buy. Wait for that correction to come, for it to go back down, and then look for it to retest that high level yet again, which is what happened here. Down low, hit a point of support, then went up, hit a point of resistance, which means it didn't break through. New support here, new resistance higher than the last one. Notice higher highs, lower lows, and then we went down and we got caught up in the head and shoulders pattern. So, it is what it is, guys. The best thing you can do is not sell. You haven't lost money until you hit the sell button. Do not sell. So that's why you want to hold on for dear life. Like I said here, like, hold on, because it's going to go up. And if you sell it now, even if it doesn't go up, at some point most coins will, if they don't zero out. Doge hung on since it was 2013, but eventually crypto's going to go back up, and you will regret it if you sell it now. If you sell now, you are giving people your money. So China, I'll mention that really quickly. They always do this crypto ban news shit. They've done it before. Whenever the market is going really well, and especially when the market's going well and then it drops some, corrects, they'll launch out, we're banning crypto, to break the crypto market, because they're coming out with their own stable coin that they'll want their country people to use. So they want their country to use their own cryptocurrency. Plus, I know they're buying. I'm sure they're buying when it's super low. All they have to do is make this announcement, and then it goes lower, and then they can buy it. And then when it goes up higher, they're making money, just like every rich person out there. That's how you do it. Why did the market crash extra hard, like so fast? You saw those times where it was just, oh, what the hell? In like a 15-minute time period, you got a big red candle just dropping. Like, what the hell? That is because of liquidation of assets. So I'll explain that. Selling short, a short sale, that is where buying long and selling short are. You borrow money, basically. You borrow crypto, and depending on how much you borrow, you hit a price point to where you are liquidated. So when you sell short, you are betting that the price is going to drop. Now, if the price goes up, depending on how much you borrowed, there is a liquidation point. So if you bet wrong and you bet really wrong, or you set your liquidation point too low and you borrowed too much, boom, you're liquidated. So when you saw those big red candles, it was because of people buying long, which when you get a big market correction like we had, a lot of people are like, it can't go much lower. And so they set their liquidation levels, invested enough so where their liquidation levels, let's say Bitcoin for example, around like 35,000. Like people were like, no way is it ever getting there. Some people said there's no way it would ever get below 42,000 ever again. So what happened was Bitcoin dropped and dropped again, and people got liquidated. That means everything you borrowed or everything you put in, gone. Everything you put in your buying long account, your margin account. So margin is what you're borrowing. So people got wrecked. I mean, they just got messed up. Like there was just the biggest liquidations, the largest amount of dollars liquidated ever. And the reason why the price isn't going up that much and why it goes up and down is because of people selling short. What we had was, the market's going down, and more and more people were predicting that it's going to drop, and more people are selling short, and more there's so many people and institutions and whatnot selling short right now, betting that the price is going to go down, that's just driving the price down more. What we want is for people to start buying long positions, betting that the price is going to go up. But in order for that to happen, we need stability. In instability, people make money. You make money off of the price going down when you open up a short sale position. It's crazy. That margin trading shit is, if you're not familiar with it, don't be ever. I've gotten liquidated. Like my Ethereum in this price crash, I thought my liquidation level was set. Oh my God. So I'm like watching the computer, watching my phone every 5 seconds. My wife hated me. And it was so stressful. It's so stressful. Yes, you can make more quicker, but you can also lose it all. Just like that. Just like that. Hold or hodl, hold on for dear life. Hold on to your crypto assets right now. Do not sell. Don't sell your tokens, your coins, your whatever. Don't sell, because this is, if you sell, you're giving people your money, like I said earlier. And that goes into this next thing, that crypto, you see here, is money transferring to and from investors. So the money that is in the market, that stays in the market, people are making money and losing money. And it's all from each other. Buying and selling, buying and selling. When you sell something, somebody's buying it at that price. So if you sell now when it's super, super low, who's buying? The fucking people that get rich, that follow the golden rule, which I was so hard-headed for so long. But once I realized this and took out emotions and everything, no emotion when investing in crypto, investing at all. Buy low and sell high. It seems like such a basic and simple thing, but it is the number one most important thing to understand and to actually do. If you did buy high, I just posted a video that gives you a strategy that some people use, a lot of investors use, to where they're laddering out. So they're starting to sell and then buying back in on dips if you think it's going to go up and down for a little bit. It's not financial advice. I'm not suggesting you do it. I'm simply offering options so you know the more education you can get, the better. Education. Don't just get your education from one source. Don't. Get it from all sources. Look at all points of view. Understand what that asset is, what's behind it, what solution does it provide, what problems does it solve, what development and future potential does it have, and why. Know all that. Just fucking use Google. Don't go to a chat room and type what is. Go to Google and type in what is. Don't listen to people saying, XRP is going to $10 or SHIB's going to $1. motherfuckers. You don't know that. Nobody knows that. Nobody knows that. Don't listen to that. That's just filling your brain with that bias, that confirmation bias, where you just only pay attention to the things that are saying what you want it to say, and you're discarding the rest. That's what makes you lose money so much. So please get your information, not just from people like me, and I'm not no fucking expert at all, but I made a lot of mistakes and I made a lot of great choices. And the great choices came when I got educated, and I continued to educate myself so much. And my trades improved tremendously. My portfolio more than doubled, although now it's back down. But it's going to go back up. You don't see me sweating. And I'm not a rich guy. I'm just a dude in my man cave, married, 2 kids, going back to school full time. I mean, I'm not some rich whale, but there's an opportunity to make money in crypto. Don't get soured on it, because people who are exiting right now are the ones who are, they call weak hands. They're the ones that are scared. And then we had the liquidations, and the next ones that exit the market are the ones that were greedy, overly greedy, and they got liquidated. The next stage is for the long-term guys like me, institutions, all that stuff. We don't want us to leave. If you're in this for the long haul, which you should be, don't leave. Don't let them fucking win. Don't let them win. So keep that in mind, guys. Hit subscribe, motherfuckers, down here. And just remember, always, 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 always buy low and sell high. It's so simple. Never buy high and never, never sell low. Good luck, guys. Peace.